After a long-term relationship with Domino's, where I order from them at least on a weekly basis, I've finally reached a point where I got online today and made a Yelp account. I made a Yelp review. Now I'm making this video to review my Yelp review of Domino's Pizza. So, first things first, I'm going to read the review. Here goes. If I could rate Domino's of blank as 0, I would. Sure, they have screwed up my orders before and been very late before, but today was it for me. I ordered 2 of the same pizzas at 12:05 this afternoon. An hour and a half later, 2 cold pizzas showed up with the excuse of, I'm doing the best I can. No apology. Okay, that's fine. I go inside and take the pizzas. One of the pizzas is correct, cold but correct. The other is some weird burnt-looking square-cut pepperoni pizza. Nothing at all like I ordered. Had they both been just cold and an hour and a half late, I would have sucked it up, as I always do, and not called. Instead, I called and explained the issue. Never was I offered a refund. I was asked if I wanted the one pizza remade. I said yes. Surprisingly, not an hour and a half later, but just 20 minutes later, the remade pizza shows up. It was the same delivery driver. I handed him the pepperoni junk pizza. He handed me the amazingly hot replacement, correct, or so I thought as I typed this, pizza. He never says a word, no apology, no anything. The store is 4 minutes from my house. I always tip like $4 to $5. It's notable that today I only tip 40 cents, the amount that to the rounded up dollar. I tip everywhere. This is a legit first. No accountability on either trip to my house. I made this account on Yelp just to get this out. I tried the BS report an issue on the website where I ordered. It was an insult to see them offer either 20% off your next order or free 2-topping medium pizza to make up for it. I declined. I'm very annoyed at this whole situation. I eat from that place once a week. I'm now done for good. The blank Domino's, like an unfit partner, will push and push. Push until you end it for good. If you don't cut it off at the root, you're in for a lifetime of disappointment. Have a lovely day, everyone. Now, as you can see on this next screenshot, I included 3 pictures. Had to get the evidence out there to whoever happens to see this review. So, those 3 below, I will go through each of those pictures and what they are. This first screenshot here I feel holds the most evidence to Domino's screw up. I've got a lot of information on the screen. The first thing I have circled down there at the very bottom right is the current time. The current time there, I believe, is a long time after I had placed the order. It is at 1:15. When above that, where I have circled, that's 12:05 when the order was accepted. If you go up further, I missed circling something. The quality checking items line right there, 12:21 p.m. 12:21 is when it came out of the oven. It sat there from 12:21 until 12:53. The next line up there where it's all at red, where it says 12:53 out for delivery. Again, I am 4 minutes away from Domino's, so even after it's out for delivery, if you scroll over there to the left and look, the middle of the bigger area where it says 1:29 p.m. estimated delivery time, about when it showed up, that makes no sense that it's that long to get to my house. Like, if you have a pizza sitting there from 12:21 until 12:53, you choose to drop that off last on your delivery? Is that what happened on your way back to the store after it's already been sitting that long when the original order was placed at 12:05? Obviously, these pizzas had no chance at all of showing up hot at my house. That is just not possible. The comment for this photo is now enlarged up there on the top. It says relevant times are circled in red. And I had to give a comment for each photo. They give you that option on Yelp. So I threw one in there. That is the one for this screenshot. All right, on to the next screenshot. All right, now this screenshot is the receipt sent to my email where it shows 2 large 14-inch hand-tossed pizzas, whole pepperoni, blah, 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 lots and lots of toppings, all right. The reason I included this receipt is because of the next screenshot, which shows the misorder. But the comment I added on this one, right up there at the top, it says, notice it says hot and fresh. Yeah, that's so far from the truth. That was almost insulting how cold that pizza showed up. All right, on to my third and final screenshot. Now, this is my final picture I added to my Yelp review. This is a straw that broke the camel's back, or the pizza that broke my back. My comment, just enlarged right there, no idea what this is. Yeah, obviously it's a pizza, I do know that. Definitely not what I ordered, so I have no idea why I got that one. I don't know if someone else got my other one, or they made the wrong one. I'm guessing someone else got my other one. Anyhow, this goes back to the other screenshot where it showed exactly what I had ordered, and I normally would never do this kind of thing. Like I said, I made this Yelp account for the sake of this incident today because it was so much BS to deal with. And now, after making that, I wasn't satisfied. So then I had to make this video. After making this, I think even if it gets 0 views on YouTube, even if it gets nothing, just getting it out there, getting out what happened to me today. Ooh, yeah, I know there's so much worse going on in the world, I know, but 100% no. This is stupid and not a problem, not a real life problem at all. This is nothing. It's just, I paid for a service or product. I did not get what I paid for. Happens all the time, every day. Happens to me a lot too. Normally, I'm not a complainer like this. I know there's horrible things going on in the world. I know there's things going on in my life way worse than this right now, but this, I guess, is giving me something else to focus on for a minute, while I wait on something else I have to deal with later on today. But for now, big deal. It happened. I made the review. I stuck it to them. I got my point out. That's all I needed. I don't need my money back. I'm not getting my money back, but this did it for me. So I guess that's me being self-aware and realizing now that I did all this and I'm looking and listening to this, jeez, dude, I really made a complaint about a minimum thing, if that's the worst thing going on right now, but whatever. All right, that's that. Though I did not get my money back, in a weird way, this is a lot more satisfying.